Hey everybody, Bobby back. Just me alone again this time. And today we're going to be opening up a whole bunch of half price Funko Pops from the Entertainer. Before we go any further, let me just quickly say thank you guys. We hit 100 followers on our new Instagram account. Being a new account, to get to 100 followers on Instagram so quick is super cool. We try and post some really awesome pictures of Funko Pops on there. So please do check it out if you haven't done so already. But thank you guys, you're awesome. We appreciate it. So here it is. Here's the box. We're going to be opening it up today. It comes from the Entertainer, which is a toy shop in the UK. For those of you in the US who aren't familiar, it's also called the Toy Shop. It's called the Entertainer, the Toy Shop. And they sell lots of Funko Pops. Sorry to be pointing at you with a knife, but I kind of need it to open this up. I think there's 7 Funko Pops inside. They were doing a half price sale, and that half price sale is currently still going on. I don't know if everything's still in stock, but at the time of recording this, you can still get some half price pops from the Entertainer. My biggest concern right now is it's a little bit wobbly, right? So I don't know how well they've been packaged, but let's open it up, let's find out, and let's see. I can't remember exactly what I ordered. Okay, they're packaged right to the top. I feel like I might have even just cut one with the knife. That's not cool. But let's get to it. So the first pop out of the box is the Human Torch 80th Anniversary Edition. The original Human Torch. And I pretty much picked this one up because it just looks like a super cool pop. The box is super cool. It's got the comic books on the back. It's just a really cool looking pop, right? It's not something that I plan to collect. I don't plan to collect the whole load of Marvel. I want to collect Spider-Man Funko Pops, really, and I want to collect Venom Funko Pops. They're my 2 favorite Marvel characters. But this one, when I looked at it, it was just super cool. And the Entertainer were doing £40 to get free postage, and I think I'd spent £35, and I think this one was £5. I'll put all the prices on the screen and how much they're worth in the Funko Pop app at the same time, so they're PPG prices. I wanted to make it up. This was a cool looking pop. It was half price. I couldn't resist it. So let's take a look at it and see what it's like. I will say, despite the packaging, the box is actually in pretty good condition for one that was right in the top there. Maybe the ones underneath have been destroyed. We shall see as we get through the rest of the box, right? So here he is. He's got a really heavy head. Really heavy head. It feels like it's like made out of ceramic or something. It's super heavy and I don't know why. It's like real thick, chunky plastic. It's really heavy. It's a really cool looking pop, right? It's just fire. It's a fireman, basically. It's a man made of fire, but it's old school Human Torch with the fire coming off his hair. The fire looks super cool. Fire behind him on the base, on the standy kind of part. Awesome pop, and I'm glad to grab it. So the next box has Dr. Neo Cortex inside. If you've been watching any of my streams on Twitch, I stream on Twitch, by the way, in case you didn't know. If you've been watching my streams, I've been playing Crash Bandicoot lately. Video games are one of the sets that I really want to collect. You know, in the last video, I opened up some Street Fighter and Mortal Kombat, the Spyro, Crash Bandicoot, all that kind of stuff. They're also games that very much interest me. Games I played when I was a kid, and playing the remakes has been super, super fun, if not a little bit frustrating. So Neo Cortex was one I was definitely going to pick up, and I'm going to be picking up all of the other Crash Bandicoot pops as we go forward. But this one, again, I think it was £5. I think most of these were £5, and they're all really hard to get out of the boxes. So, Neo Cortex, there he is. Super cool pop again. Classic Crash Bandicoot villain. It's nowhere near as heavy as the Human Torch was. He's got his little blaster thing in his hand, and the paint's a little bit weird around his eye in one part. It looks like he's got some sort of like eyeshadow stuff going on. But classic villain. We beat him on stream not so long ago, and another awesome pop, super cool, and that will look great next to all the other Crash Bandicoot pops when I get hold of them all, right? To add to the Neo Cortex pop, he actually has a stand too. I just tried to stand him on my desk after I finished talking about him, and he would not stand up. There's a stand in the box, by the way. So the next one was a completely random one. I happened to see it again. I think all of these were £5. One might have been £6. I can't remember which one. It was another one. It was good price. I was happy to pay a £5 for it. Not something I really want to collect, but it was a good price. They were half price, right? How can I say no? They were half price. Another really random one. Many of these are ones that I want to collect. I think there's 4 more in there, and they're all ones that are actual sets that I want. But this one was another one where I just couldn't resist buying it, and I believe it's vaulted as well. I'm not certain, but I think it's vaulted. So Hey Arnold, it was another program I used to watch. It was on Nickelodeon, right? If I remember correctly, I think it was Nickelodeon. Does it say that on here anywhere? Nickelodeon. Yes, it was on Nickelodeon. It's just a fun show, right? It was super cool. So, how could I not get the pop? Again, this one comes with a clear base because you ain't going to balance this up with that football head, right? But again, really cool pop. It is Arnold, right? He's got his little plaid shirt on, jeans. There's a bit of blue smeared on the back, and there's like a shiny patch on the back of his head. I don't know what that's all about. Apart from that, I mean, from the front, not the best made pop I've ever seen, actually. Like, there's a scuff on the front where it looks kind of shiny and weird, and on his chin, it looks like he's got glue all over his face. I think that's what it is, actually. There's actually glue on the back as well. It looks like whoever was making this got glue all over their hands while they were making it, and just decided to rub it all over his face. So it's not the most good looking pop I've ever seen. The styling of it is great, right? I love how it looks, but as far as quality control goes, not great at all. But Arnold from Hey Arnold, why the hell not, right? The next one was the most valuable one, and of course that's the one that comes with a completely squished box. Scooby-Doo Flocked Purple. It's nowhere near as valuable as all the other Scooby-Doo Flocked Pops, but the top of the box here is crunched down hard. This was, I believe, a box lunch exclusive in the US. Here in the UK, it's just got the standard special edition sticker on, but it's the Flocked Purple Scooby-Doo. I mainly picked this one up because it was £10. This one was only 33% off. It was the only one of the 7 Pops that was actually 33% off and not 50% off. But the value of it in the Pop app is fairly good. And the other Scooby-Doos are way more exclusive than this, but they're worth a lot of money, right? The other flocked ones. And my girlfriend was talking to me, and she was going, you should get some Scooby-Doo Funko Pops because they're really cute. So I got one, and unfortunately, for the one I paid the most money for, and the one that's worth the most money as far as app value goes, the box is squished on the side. The window has a fold in it. The front of the box is all squished as well. It's actually quite disappointing, to be fair, as far as box condition goes. But let's have a look at the guy inside. This one was packaged right on the bottom underneath all the others. So the others were packaged with those bubble things, the big bubble packet things underneath it. This one was packaged underneath the bubble things with all the other pops on top of it. And unfortunately, it didn't come out looking nowhere near as good as the other ones do. It's a real shame. If any of the boxes were going to be damaged, it would be this one that I didn't want to be damaged, right? But there he is, flocked Scooby-Doo, super cute. He's got like loose bits of flocking all over him everywhere, all over his nose and stuff. But it's a super cute pop, and it's my first flocked pop too. And I love purple, right? He looks way more purple. You probably see that in the B-roll. Flocked Scooby-Doo, cute little puppy, and box is squished like a pancake. I don't know how the entertainer would react to me complaining about that. Whether they would do anything about it, I'm not sure. As they're a toy shop, right? Whether they care about the boxes or not, rather than like a collectible store. Obviously, if you buy from somewhere that sells and specializes in collectibles, they understand the importance of the box. In this case, it's a toy shop. I don't know what they think. I mean, they can't think that much because the way they packaged it was terrible, right? So I don't know. Let's get on. The next 3 are 3 for my actual collection that I really, really want. The apart from Neo Cortex, the others were just random ones that I really liked the look of and I wanted to pick up. The next 3 are ones I really want. The first one, if I stretch over and destroy the box myself on this one. So this box is absolutely pristine again. It's the Venomized Thanos. I'm sure you've seen it all before. It's a really good pop, really big pop, and I want to collect every single Venom Carnage related pop. So here's the first one, right? Like I say, Venom and Spider-Man, my 2 favorite characters out of all Marvel stuff. I used to read Marvel Spider-Man comic books and stuff when I was younger. Used to collect quite a lot. But there's Thanos, Venomized. That is a super cool looking pop. These are really common, right? You can pick them up everywhere. They're not expensive. But how can you not love that, right? And it's big too, right? It's big. If we put it next to Scooby-Doo, he's a big boy, right? Look at the size difference in that. Right? Look at the size difference in that. So yeah, he's a big old pop. He's a weighty old pop. I don't know if he's as heavy as that. Human Torch is pretty heavy, right? I don't know why that one's suddenly so heavy. Venomized Thanos. Awesome looking pop all around. And this one hasn't got glue all over its face or anything. Actually looks quite decent, to be fair. Well made. Really love it. I love it. The Venomized stuff. Some people hate it, right? I don't know what it is. Some people don't like it at all. Other people think it's awesome. I have always thought that Venom was just a cool character, right? What a bad character he is, man. So for them to be releasing all these different Venomized pops, I gotta get them all. I want to get the normal Venoms too, right? That one is so cool. So cool. So the next pop is Spider-Man Noir. It's the one without the hat on. There's one on the back of the box which is wearing a hat, right? But this is the one without the hat. And I want to collect all the Spider-Man pops, right? I'll probably never get all of them. Have you seen how many Spider-Man pops there is? There's so many Spider-Man pops. Maybe one day I can get them all. The box is in good condition again. There's a little slight mark on the front at the very, very top. But it's nothing major. I'm not going to complain about that. I will email them about that Scooby-Doo one because that's pretty bad. Like I say, as a toy shop, I don't know whether they care or not. So there he is, bobbling his little head away. Spider-Man Noir. He's got the jacket on. It's the Noir Spider-Man from Into the Spider-Verse is a really cool Spider-Man, right? I really love the styling of it. All black, looking mean as anything. Really, really cool pop. Like the jacket just looks awesome. He looks like the Undertaker or something from WWE, right? He's got that big shiny black boots on and the rest is like matte leather black. Nice detail on this one. It's really cool and it will look really cool on the shelf with all my Spider-Man. So when I eventually get a shelf set up behind me here, I've got my Pokemon shelf, right? I'm gonna make my own shelf to fit pops on. And I think I'm gonna do an out of box Spider-Man collection display on it. And then have all my other pops boxed on the shelves above and below. But this one will look super cool alongside my other Spider-Man pops. I love it, really happy with it. And again, I think it was £5. The Scooby-Doo was 10. It was £15 with 33% off, which made it £10. It's the one I paid the most for. I say, it's the one that comes with a broken. I'm not bitter about it. I'm not bitter about it. Honest. And next we have another Venomized one to go with the Venom collection. It's the Venomized Storm, and again, it's a common pop. You can pick it up really easy everywhere, but I don't have it. Well, I do now have it, but I didn't have it. Despite it being super common and super really easy to get hold of, it's a really cool looking pop. I don't care what anyone says. The Venomized pops are goddamn awesome. Here we go. How can you not think that is amazing, right? Look at it, man. Look at it. It's got this like blue lightning coming up. Venomized Storm with the hair. I don't understand how anybody can think that these Venomized pops are not cool. How can you think that? I don't understand it. Look at it. Look how cool that is. That is amazing. Look at this Thanos. Look at it. Look. Look at these guys. They're amazing looking. I don't understand why some people are moaning about them. They're great. I know they've released a lot of them lately, but look at them. Look at them. They're amazing. I don't know what the problem is, but Venomized Storm, really, really cool. Super cool pop. Really happy with this haul. The pops themselves are great. They all look amazing. The Hey Arnold one I'm not very happy with. It's got glue all over it. It's just got glue all over it. It's as simple as that. It's got glue all over it. The Neo Cortex one, the paint job's not great on it. And the flocked Scooby-Doo is super cool looking, but the box is actually wrecked. So for my first flocked Funko Pop, it's quite a shame because this is one of the ones that I would have definitely displayed in its box. But now the box looks terrible. I don't want to display it out of its box because the flock's just going to get covered in dust. It's going to be really awkward to clean. It's going to look messy, right? Here's what it is, I guess. I'll email them about this one and see what happens. I'll try and keep you updated on Twitter or something to let you know, or maybe on our Facebook page to tell you if I did ever get like a replacement or anything for that one. We'll see what happens. I don't know how they'll respond to it. I've never bought pops from the Entertainer before. My gold Stormtrooper came from the Entertainer, but I bought it in store myself. That one, I squished the box myself. I came on a long journey from Link's house up north after I bought that one, and I had it in my bag, and I put it in my bag so I could take it with me and hopefully protect it on the journey home. I don't know what happened, but it got a little bit squished. It's not that bad. Nowhere near as bad as that one. But at least I did the damage there. It was okay. I picked it up in the Entertainer store myself. I've never bought from them online before. But thank you for watching, people. You're all awesome. Do hit that sub button if you've enjoyed this video. We're a new channel. We like all the support we can get. Please press the thumbs up. And we'll see you all on the next video. There's more boxes to open. Don't miss it.